time. Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again thank you very much for joining me. We're going to be replacing the motor. This is one of the most common issues today, hearing about your Sports Cup S2 having issues. One of the things is, if you run a larger capacity battery, please allow some rest time. Give it a minute or two, allow it to rest, and your motor may last a little longer. We all love to go out there and fly. Now let me show you how simple it is to do, and let's get started. We all know how to dissect the plane by cutting off the tape. One of the main things I want to tell you is, if you're going to put tape on, put a nice wide piece of strip on there, then take a narrow piece of strip and place it right over there. Let's get started in replacing the motor. This is your motor mount. This is the motor. This is the prop shaft with a gear. Underneath the gear is going to be about 10 to 11 teeth. And that's what this is right here. An old motor. I'm going to show you how to take this off. I am not going to unplug this, but I'm going to remove the whole motor for you. Please remember the way the wire comes off, because that's exactly how it's going to go back on. If you make a mistake, your motor may go in reverse. So always check your transmission out. When you are ready to close up your plane, everything should be 100% working. What I do is I take my pliers, I wrap it around the motor, I put my thumb over the motor mount and my hands underneath. I give a twist and I twist back and forth. Now I start to pull back towards the aft of the plane. As I do this, I'm slowly going to take my time. I do apologize if my hand is in the way, my thumb's in the way, but it's almost off. Couple more twists and I'll have it off. The hardest part about this is freeing it from the silicone that they put on the torque. Don't squeeze tight on the motor. It's almost out. Here it comes. I feel it easing up. And there it is. I'm going to take a needle nose pliers to show you that the motor is out. You can see there is some glue, residue glue. Now, in order to replace this motor, you're going to slide your wire to the bottom, plug it back in, slide your motor back into the bottom, and reverse the same process. Hold down on the motor mount and try your best to slide the motor in forward. There we go. It's going. You do need to twist a little. Twisting is the key. I grab my main one and I slide it back in. See where your mount is at, the gear, as it moves forward. It lines up with the prop shaft, it's just behind it. Now what I'm going to do is release the prop shaft. Try not to apply any pressure to it. Allow it to slide on. Do apologize if my thumb gets in the way. There it is. It clicked into place. and it's right over it. Don't have to really force it forward. I spin it and everything is right there. It's on there perfectly. I just want to go ahead and go one more little push, and that I'm very happy with. I take some glue, I put a little bit of glue on the motor to hold it into place. Making sure there's no glue on any of the parts here. This all has to be free. It spins nice and freely. And I should not have a problem. If it's too tight, I take the push rod piece back here and I spin it one way and I spin it the other way. I make sure I get a nice comfortable spin. Before I close anything up, I want to inspect everything and look like everything's intact. I close it up, I align the pieces together, and I use narrow Scotch tape to go over the existing tape. And now I have replaced my motor. Thank you very much for viewing and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.